Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Is your girl Sylvia. So it was as if during the reign of summer there is this spirit of forgiveness that entered into the house, and I'm loving it, even though we're doing sign up for peace rather violence. So guys, the second time for the happiness, which is the guest they had last time, came in again, and of course she went ahead to apologize. His apology was so emotional. I feel like Big Brother really did a very good job in making sure that she understood what he actually did and went ahead to apologize. It's a very great move, and we just hope, and I personally I just hope that something changed afterwards. Do you get, guys? Then the next person was Ike. Ike, in his words, was like he's not the type that likes to apologize to people. It's very difficult for him to do, but he's going to apologize, especially to Ilebaye that he has really offended. Like all of them went so soft. He really meant it from the way they were all talking, or should we just assume that they were joking? Me, I'm just taking it like they are serious about it anyway. So he really apologized, and Ilebaye got a hug, gave him a hug, and then likewise she. Then the next person was PERE. Like, I know it's going to take PERE time to do that, but I was glad to see that he actually did it. He apologized to Ilebaye. He apologized to all the ladies for plotting those things, and he apologized to Alex too for at least feeling the way she felt, because they are really friends and she's entitled to feel that way. For you to do this to somebody, imagine you can go extra mile for any length for something you get. So he really went low to apologize. Especially I felt that what really hurt him most was his friendship with Cross, and he really apologized to Cross, and at the end of the day they sorted out everything, and I'm glad they did. You get, guys, I'm really glad they did. At some point in that house, I feel like this is the kind of serene that we need in the house, even though that everybody needs to play games so that we actually know who we are voting for. Do you get, guys? I don't see the reason why they will just keep calm, but we just assume that okay, the peace is just there. Before we see any other violence, let us just manage the one we have. And I'm glad that the guys owned up to what they did, to be honest, because they really went too far at some point, but that's okay. So next was Sisi having conversation with Ilebaye, trying to tell her to sort out the issues she had with Doyin. Well, Sisi is this kind of person that people really misunderstand, but there's this kind of sweet side of her that is there that people refuse to see. Sometimes you may be judging people from the angle of what you see, but growing up, you don't know the kind of life she had then. That's the kind of things I usually think, and maybe the kind of relationship she had with people growing up, and the circle, the family. So it can turn people to a different kind of thing. Do you get? So I really like the side of Cece I'm seeing in this particular season, even though sometimes she's going to show us the other type of Cece, but then I think I'm loving it. And the 6 months between her and Alex is okay, and I just hope it stays that way. Do you get? So later, Lucy had a diary section again with Big Brother where she said, okay, she doesn't want to go again. I know that the spirit of that forgiveness that entered in the house may give her some kind of calmness and peace. Do you get? You wouldn't blame some people. There's a kind of certain pressure you have or stress. You can't even manage it. There's some kind of stress I don't manage. Do you get? I just really need to have my time alone. So I feel there are some people who can manage their stress too. Do you get, guys? So meanwhile, Doyin was still not having it about what Ilebaye has done to her. According to her, she also went to have conversation with Tolanibaj and still explaining the same thing. I feel at this point, Doyin just needed somebody to talk to because she's already saying a lot, and Tolani also because she has the same person as an object of interest. Do you get? Given that she's dragging Neo with her in her own head, which I'm not saying. Do you get? So it now made her easy to have that kind of talk with doing, like, yes, that she said it before, that Ilebaye is this type that like bringing jamming two heads together and all of that. So I just hope she sorts out whatever she has with Ilebaye and then play her own game instead of fighting for her. She doesn't need the fight anymore. Do you get, guys? Next was the housemates, the male housemates having the female costumes, and then the female housemates trying, some of them having the male costumes. It was just too funny to watch, guys. Especially the part where Cross and Ike tried to redo, or how will I say it? replay the kind of drama Ceec and Ilebaye had. Do you get? It was just so funny to watch in the house. At least it lightened the house and made the house so comfortable, and I enjoyed it, to be honest. So after that part was Ceec and Doyin having a conversation. Doyin was like, that those last four housemates that came into the house, that she wished Big Brother would send them out. Ceec was like, no, she doesn't wish that. That she just wanted them to be around because they brought in positivity and vibes. Do you get? You'll be saying that you just recover from this one doing said, next you just see another one. Like, I don't really know, these children are just giving us mental health. I don't really know where to place doing at this point, because I think she just wanted to talk and she just needed someone to talk to or talk anyhow. Do you get? Maybe that house is just, I don't know, I've not been there, so I wouldn't say. Do you get? So the next one, guys, it was Neo and Tolani having a conversation. It seems Tolani wrote a letter of resignation or probably quitting friendship level with Neo, and Neo read it out. And then after reading it, the two of them had conversation. Tolani dragged Neo to the toilet. They started talking about it, discussing from the toilet, from the sorting out of this issue. We started seeing kissing. Like, I don't really know exactly this type of friendship. I've not really seen this type of friendship because I'm confused. Friendship that kisses, friendship that always tap their asses, friendship that there's difference between friendship and then relationship and then maybe friends with benefits. We don't really know where Tolani and Neo fell into, but at this point, I'm just tired of this their shipping thing because I'm confused. Their situationship is tiring, and I just hope Ipka will shake that table on Sunday. Do you get, guys? So next was she is still apologizing to Ilebaye this time around personally. When they were sitting together, he opened up and tried to apologize in a very personal note. But I'm just wondering why he tried to put the microphone directly in his mouth while talking, probably for the outsiders to hear. Are you sure that probably Big Brother must have told him? Maybe we did not see that part, that the outside was really not feeling it with what he has been saying. So he actually put that microphone in his mouth and was apologizing so that we can at least take his apology. Okay, apology accepted. We just hope he didn't say another one again. Still in the spirit of forgiveness this morning, Ceec and Tolanibaj still talked out their issues in the in the arena. They try to sort it out. To be honest, I'm loving this Ceec I'm seeing because it shows that she's matured and getting matured every day. And let's keep watching. Do you get, guys? Because this week for summer is really an interesting week, and I hope they win their wager in his own regime too, because for the peace to come in his week, hopefully they will also win their wager. So guys, this is what I brought to you, and if you have watched this point, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate, and I love you guys so much. I really appreciate. Thank you, and thank you. See you guys in my next video. Bye.